Hey everybody, Abe Brown here with Certified Flourishing Coaching, talking about the replacement for fear. You know, many years ago, Franklin Roosevelt said this: courage is not the absence of fear, but it's rather the assessment that something else is more important than fear. So we've been talking about how you can overcome your fears. And the first one, it might sound counterintuitive, we said was you got to invite fear in like a friend. The second one is you've got to calibrate your fear to the facts. The third is this: you've got to get captured by purpose. When Franklin Roosevelt was talking about the fact that something else is more important than fear, what he was not saying was that we should never have any fears. Of course, we're going to have fears. But what he was saying is that there's things in your life that are more important than being gripped by fear. Listen to me. You have a purpose. You have a destiny. You have a calling. There are things in your life. There are seeds that were planted, seeds to help people, seeds to maybe build a business or to write a book or to go and accomplish something in the area of poverty or mental health or addiction or whatever it is. And I'll tell you what, that cause, that mission, that purpose for your life is more important than you staying at home being trapped by fear. But often what happens is this fear will paralyze us. We're retreating when we should be advancing. We're stuck in the mud when we should be pressing forward. And this is not just about positive thinking. This is about allowing your purpose to capture your fear rather than to have your fear capture your purpose. Now, there's no better example of this than Dr. Victor Frankl. And if you know the story of Dr. Victor Frankl, here's a man who was a psychiatrist. He was also unfortunately captured, and he spent many years in a Nazi death camp. And you know the story, the trauma, the horror that people experienced. And the thing that he discovered was in the middle of that environment of fear, and you know, I've been in environments where fear is so thick you can almost smell it. I can only imagine how bad it would be in this situation that Dr. Victor Frankl found himself in. He said that it was the continual search for purpose and meaning that kept him alive, that allowed him to constantly replace the fear with faith, the hopelessness with hope, the lack of purpose with that sense of purpose. And listen to me. As soon as you're done this video, I want you to shut the Facebook off, the YouTube off, and I want you to look in the mirror or in the journal that you've got, and I want you to write down or talk about the purpose of your life. Because as long as you're focused on your purpose, as long as you're focused on your calling, well, guess what? You can't be focused on your fear. So I hope that's helpful to you. Make sure you tune in to our next video.